today. Ame Gakita. Alright, again, kind of like late, around 1 hour, nearing hour again. But anyway, for today, I'm just going to make sure that I'll be just doing the side quests, whatever quests along the line. Main quest is already done, so I do not think I need to be too much on any age. I don't think so. Just on how lot they have today. So anyway, main focus for today is actually basically this one of these two along the line. So like main focus. Like if I can't finish it by today, I will try to like do based on my time along the line, because later on I will be going out. Very likely I'll be going out. So I need to like make sure that I can do either one of these, but normally I want to play casual one, but I think I'll go for combat first. I curious how the fight will be like, so I'm gonna do the fight first. If it's just fighting, it will be a quick one. And wait, which part of A? I need to explain. In visitor and give instruction. What did he say? Keyword help married. Your mind is so crowded to see the answer before your eyes. Remain endless. Simply channel the time titan power into the golden thread. When you start the same night, or you won't lose track of it again, you can. What am I in the who knew? I thought I'm in the old area, but apparently I'm not. And it is the fallen place. Can't really say too much. I thought this will be on the new area, but I mean, like, it's interesting that the fallen city still got so many people doing all the war shit. The new way is almost here or whatever along the line. Like, dude, what is wrong with those people though? Okay, combat wise, I'm not sure what is it about. Hopefully it'll be something for easy carriage along the line, but I have no idea though. Like, these kind of things always get me really curious. The Eyes of Twilight is all saying all these things. I want to do the other one, but the eyes grow even blur and dim. Thank you guys, but Uranial eyes are not eyes at all, just shroom carried by birds. Those are holy shroom betrayed by Aquila. With them, you can record the unfold beneath the sky as an extension of the eyes of twilight gaze. Dude, why can we still visit this place though? Like, dude, the world of destruction and the world of peace. Like, we can't really, like, I feel like the developer are trying to make us choose like the path of destruction or the path of peace. We should choose one. Like, dude. Like, number one, I'm not saying that it's bad, okay? It's more towards like number one, we have a peace or a proper moment of like nice moment like in Genshin where there is a fight here, there, everywhere, yes, but or like the Zone Zero fight here, there, everywhere, but it's not like, oh, it's gonna be destruction or the end along the line. So I'm actually kind of a little bit pissed off. Then again, I mean, like, this miHoYo for Honkai, because it's like, in case you guys want to know, is that Honkai in Japanese actually mean destruction. So can't really say too much on that end though. I mean, like, Honkai Impact, everything destroyed, a lot of characters dies. In Honkai Starview, they put characters die, will be happy? No, but then again, I mean, like, it's destruction Starview, so even though it's called Kawaii Starview, but if you translate to English, it's just basically destruction Starview. So can't say too much on that. I mean, like, MiHoYo decided to name Nick Honkai at the time was kind of like just they want to showcase that, oh, it's destruction along the line. Even like Genshin Impact, right? Or the original one was Genshin, was actually based on the word original god. Even in Japanese, it was just mean the first god. So it was kind of funny in how they name it that way. It's just that for Zen Zone Zero, they decided to just name it Zenless. There is no Zen movement along the line. So it was kind of funny that later on they don't really use like names on that end, but even so, it was kind of like interesting in its own way though. So I guess it's really kind of like what they're going with along the line. Like they know that, hey, a good name is always go a long way, but hopefully this one is all fight only. I mean like when it's fight, oh my god. So I need to defeat 3 difficulties. All of them have a different stat, and I need to use my characters to fight. And if I got the character, I can use them. If I don't have the character, I will not use them. So since they put it these 3, I think I can use my Robin thing. And I need to throw it in first, then decide. Robin here, as well as Lingsha. So I need to check on their weapons, the light clone, everything. Like at least I'm giving them the right one. If not, I'm using a level 1. That will be kind of like worst case scenario. So level 3 was fun but really hard. Really? Dude, I haven't even tried this yet though. I'm going for this one. I'm just hoping that that's not the case. Because if this one can be auto, I'm not gonna care though. I'm like, not my problem. That kind of feeling, dude. Because the thing is, right, it's always the part where I don't like to do hot one, and especially like unless they have like a specific character. But since they put trial character, those I'm using those. Unless I don't have the trial character, that was a whole different story. But even so, okay, at least Robin can do the singing. The third level, the third game. Oh, that would be so difficult. They even give us the trial character. That would be. I mean, I'm using based on the trial character. I'm not hitting the right weakness in a way, so I'm kind of like concerned a little bit. これは問題だな。I'm a bit concerned about it in regards to how I think about it. I mean, I'm using 2 strong character unless like I have to use her, not be her star but her star. Then of course kind of mean like wholly different story. Because it's like the follow-up attack would be the best one, but okay, easy one is still alright. Now unlock more challenge. I'm still gonna think it. I thought it's not the same monsters. Oh my god. I thought you were going to be the same monster, but they add in the freaking spirit thief and Ifrit. Okay. What am I even fighting? Am I supposed to be using not the her star but the normal her star? Like seriously, like the funny thing is, right, in Honkai Star they never really like give us the moment to even say that, hey, even like 4 star is better than play star at time. Not all the time, but it'll be much better in that form. But sometimes thinking about MiHoYo, like I kind of like worry about MiHoYo sometimes watching my stream secretly without me knowing, and then just put things whatever I say and into the freaking game, dude. I just hope that's not the case. Like, the only thing is, right, Honkai Star Rail is like I still have to rank it behind. I still have to rank it behind Xenoblade Zone Zero and Genshin Impact is because like in terms of 4-star character or A rank character for Xenoblade Zone Zero, it's that in Xenoblade Zone Zero they still release A rank character and even Genshin as a 4-star character in a way. It's not like saying like, hey, you must have like only all 5-star. In Honkai Star Rail, they always make sure that you only can have 5 stars. Even Emperors, every character they released was 5-star, 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 5-star. There was no freaking 4-star, even though at that time quite a few characters I was hoping to be 4-star. Not saying that they have to be, but it's kind of like at least like balance the matter out. But instead MiHoYo say no. So can't really say that was the case though. Yeah, I was hoping MiHoYo understand this though. Like MiHoYo, I know you guys are watching, you guys are better be aware of this, okay? Okay, start with too many 5-star, 4-star, no 4-star like that. Yeah, like the funny thing is right, at the moment, normal her star is actually good in some team combo, even for free to play, her star is also good. Galatea, don't need to say, he's also one of the better one. Once you get him all the way to the edition to up to 6, he's gonna be the most involved 5-star 0 E0 in a way. So the fun thing was that a lot of character is like you don't really need to say that hey we must have 4-star, just we need to have 5-star or need to have the meta. A lot of the team right now is always based on 5 stars, but the issue on hand is that they need to understand is that 4-star is always kind of like the moment where hey we do not need to go on the top end along the line just to like showcase like things along the line. So I'm just hoping that's the case. But when it comes to those kind of things, even I myself can't really say is it a good thing or is it a bad thing though. It's more towards like if you only want to go with that, I can't say is it a good or a bad thing though. I think like next the next not tomorrow, not coming tomorrow. It's more towards like on the 19th on the tarot card reading stream. I think I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do a tarot card reading for both Xenoblade Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail though. Just for the sake of like understanding like a little bit of are they doing the right thing along the line though. I feel like Honkai Star Rail is going to have a bad one, but I'm not sure. I have that feeling. But for Genshin Impact, last time I did the reading for them, is like wow, they are going right in the good way. And the funny thing is that they really go in a good way though. Like even the Calabina one ending, the current one, I'm not saying about the next league yet, okay? I know that based on the next league there is a possibility that she's coming back in a way, we all know that. But the issue on hand is that at that time, MiHoYo want us to have a so-called a cliff hanging moment where Calabina did something like she sacrificed herself along the line, and that got us sad along. And I feel like, hey, MiHoYo is doing the right thing. At least in storytelling, in terms of writing, they are doing it good for Genshin Impact. Because it's kind of funny that last time when I mentioned in my stream that, hey, it seems like jumping from Nalan straight away to the new Ice Nation is a bit too quick. Not say, like there's still a lot of missing lore or whatever along the line, but in fact it's a good thing they did not jump into that at the time. And oh my goodness, I'm getting a lot of damage for goodness sake. But anyway, it's really one of the things that I'm hoping MiHoYo understand what is the thing they are missing out on. And I think I might have to retreat because I'm actually dying for this one though. Dude, that was not easy though. I'm gonna retry with a different team. Maybe not using Robin. Maybe I want to try a different team. They say follow up attack, AOE attack, bounce attack. So I'm gonna assume for this team, AOE team that can hit back. I'm gonna put her. Her star with her, with him and Hyacinth. I think this would be a good team. I cannot. I hope that you got a chance to get her. Don't need to worry. I mean, I'm actually shocked at how MiHoYo going with Calabina right off. Like it's kind of funny because it's like a lot of people ask me like when will Calabina be released at the time, and I say likely on the third patch. Not 0.6, not version 6.0, not version 6.1, 6.2 along the line. It was more towards like it's really as what I think it was on the Luna tree. The story. It's kind of like funny because the thing is, I say that it's the same thing that they did for Nala, they did that for Fontaine, they did for a lot. It's like when Nahida got released, it wasn't like right off the bat. Even like a lot of the character, if you actually look in terms of like who get released first at the time, it was kind of funny in a way that the so-called icon of each nation was released like 2-3 after the main story. Not saying like immediately, but it was kind of released on that note or that pace. And Calabina was really as what I think is that they are trying to make her like a icon position. That's why they released the trailer, more like a video of Calabina visiting with the other, having a so-called a sit-down fee with the other Archon, even though it's kind of interesting that we don't have the Quell Archon yet. So maybe in the future we'll get to see that. I think with the pace going, is very likely, it's just my understanding, okay? It is very likely that the Ice Nation would be released on Genshin Anniversary based on timeline. I might be wrong. Don't take what how I think about it, but it's very likely that MiHoYo is going with that logic. It's like a 1 year patch along the line from, especially if everyone even look into the pace when they release the 6 character. Like they only showcase 5 character, but I think that it's a 6 character because they won't be like purposely setting it on one last slot missing, and I think the last slot is very likely to be Sandrone. So I mean like they probably gonna release that one, but it's just that Calabina coming first, then after that we'll be waiting for 6 character. Volca and Nico is definitely getting released based on the figure. The only issue is that I believe a lot of people are confused who are the 3 characters that are shown and 1 missing character on the missing spot. Yeah, it's very likely. It's very likely because the thing is that I'll talk about that in a while. But the thing is, right, the 6 character that is very likely to be released, because if you guys actually go and see the image again on the trailer, there is 1 foot there, but we don't see the foot properly. It's kind of like blurrish, that kind of motion. So it was kind of like there, but they really want us to say that hey, there is only 5 characters along the line. In fact, they actually did highlight who the 3 other characters in a funny way. Is that anyone who do lore or actually track every single detail? In fact, one of them was actually technically released as the so-called the mentor or the guardian of Ainu and Inafa, because it's like she is like if she got something floating next to her head, and they kind of like hint her design in I know one of the trailer along the line, and it was kind of like mentioned, especially if you guys actually go and take a look at Aino and Inafa's speech. Even if you don't have it, you can still kind of like have an understanding from Aino. Is that Aino did mention her name before. As for one of the guys, I believe it was standing next to Volca, was actually, I believe, is the debut captain. Because the thing is that based on the outward design, at first I was like confused, is that a which nation character? And it was kind of funny in a way, because I mentioned in one of my I mentioned quite a few stream, quite in front of my few stream already, that I was wondering like why is it that MiHoYo release New Year character every year, they release some character for other patch along the line, but I was like wondering like why is it that Montage don't have new characters. It was like stuck in a way, and I was like, MiHoYo, it seems like you guys be forgetting about the Montage character. It's like, sure, maybe there is the Volca along the line, but I was like saying like that after they released Misha, stop right there, and then there is like no new character, is it? So it was kind of funny that after I said that, MiHoYo decided to say that, you know what, we are going to add more Montage character, because if anything, if you actually notice like if you actually take notice of the sentence say by Volca, there was quite a few mention of the debut chief, more like like one of the captain, because if we actually take note, there is like what captain 1, captain 2, captain 3, captain 4, captain 5, like up to I believe Kea, he is 5. So I was like captain of like all of them need to have like a captain in a good way. At least from how I look at it, not saying like, hey, it is what it is along the line. It was more towards like they trying to put it in that form, but not really saying like it has to be in regards to what kind of form along the line. So it was kind of interesting that MiHoYo going with that logic, and seriously, I need to kill it just to. Good. I thought this. Mondai da na. I need to defeat the level 3. And no one even doing it. What the heck? But yeah, okay. I will just bring it all the way to level 2 first, for all of them. Just for the sake of carrying it. Seriously. Mondai da na. But anyway, it's really more towards like MiHoYo maybe in future will put out there, but in regards is as you mentioned, like is the Ice Nation gonna be hit into 2 batch or not? Actually we are in the so-called the first patch, not really like saying like 7 version or 8 version. It's more towards like, from my understanding, is that we are doing technically not really the first patch. It's more towards like, in a way, I think it's best to say something like the starting along the line, the first step into the Ice Nation, because any further north is gonna be the Ice Nation. So I think for Genshin Impact it's more towards like, from my understanding, it's very likely that we are just doing the first step first, as well as that because at the time I was wondering like, hey, when are we gonna do the have an understanding of who the traveler are, where the traveler come from. Like I was like, how do they even come to this place at the time? MiHoYo decided to say that hey, it was a spaceship along the line, and even the one that we are doing is like they say based on the story lore, it's like there is still a missing thing that we are not aware of, or things that we are unsure of along the line. So it was kind of like good that MiHoYo decided to say that hey, at least we are answering that question. At least we are highlighting there is a lot of things that we are that you guys are unaware of, but now at least you guys are aware of along the line. So maybe in future, not saying now, but it's maybe in future we get to know more of that based on answering that part of the end along the line. But as for right now, we can only take it that hey, MiHoYo is going step by step and answering that few stuff. Actually, the funny thing I find it interestingly in my point of view was that MiHoYo decided to just say that they're going to put the moon, the walking moon. At the time, it's like, oh, the walking moon. A lot of people say it's irrelevant, and I was like one of the few people say that doesn't seem right, but. It's a good thing. I guess that the walking moon does go a long way, especially even though it's like something that we have to spend money on to get the pool along the line. But at the very least, it's like MiHoYo is now trying to not MiHoYo. It's more to at least for Genshin Impact itself, is that they are trying to cover up every loop or every cover of the story in a good way, because it's like if we're missing out on some part, at least they're understanding that hey, we are trying to answer that question, we are trying to answer like what is the thing that we are unsure of, that you guys at least will be aware of along the line, and hopefully we'll get to see more of that in future. It's just that right now we just need to see to what extent they are trying to highlight at this point of time. But another thing that I as you mentioned is that is it gonna be 7 or 8 along the line? I think more towards like 7 will be where we'll be getting to see the Ice Nation. I don't think MiHoYo is gonna hide it, because if they're gonna put out 6 characters, they freaking put 6 characters, okay. And now we are, if we actually look at the numbers right now, it's 6.1, 6.2, I think it's 6.2 already, 6.3. So even if we plus 6 characters, 1 character per patch, okay, let's not say that they have to be all 5 star. Let's say like 5 character, even 5 character, right? Okay, 1 character per patch, okay. Like 1 character 5 star is crazy enough, okay. So even if they actually put it in like 1 character per patch, one 5-star character per patch in that form, we can take it that hey, it will be stopped at around 6.8, 6.9, and if you calculate like 40 days up to 40 days, 50 days, okay. So if you calculate like that number of days, right, 6 patch, let's say like 45 average, that mean that 200 and 200 plus day, and 200 plus day, it means that if we calculate from now, 200 plus day will mean that you'll be around August, September. And when is August, September? The period of their birthday, the anniversary. So if you guys think that miHoYo is not planning the day properly, no, they actually plan every single thing carefully already. So the reason why I say that it is very, very likely that they're going to put the date based on that is actually they already got the understanding of what day they want to put out on, what kind of things they want to go with along the line. So I think it's more towards like we need to understand that hey, miHoYo already know what they are planning, what are they going off along the line. So I think that when I actually say that miHoYo seems to know what they are going with for Genshin Impact, I think it's like they know the planning, they know what they're going for, and I think that's a good thing. So it's very, very likely that we'll get to see on the anniversary the update of the Ice Nation. Is it 100% or not? I do not know, but we have to take it that it is likely that what they are planning for, and at least from how they're going with, I think we can actually be happy about more stuff coming in, because it's like right now, because if they're going to like release every character of Fatuis along the line, then there will be a problem though. So considering like C9, that one I'm not gonna say too much on that end because I don't work for them. But for the captain, the number 1 of Fatuis, there is still not saying like he will appear, but it's more towards like he might have an appearance somehow, some way, somewhat. Though I'm not sure how they're going with it, but I don't think we want to jump into the conclusion saying that oh, he's coming back no matter what along the line. It's more towards like we have to take it that hey, it is a possibility that we can't deny, but hopefully it will happen. But in regards for Ice Nation, I think it's more towards like if they never. This one is kind of like funny because this one actually the ending of Genshin Impact actually was released since the close combat. It was like the story I kind of like know where miHoYo is going, unless miHoYo decided to change in that ending. I think it's best to be safe in regards to how we think about it, because it's like we got quite a lot of character liking on our main character, the male character. It's like, I find it funny is that a lot of people said denying at the time that hey, the main character can be female along the line, but then I was like no, I think miHoYo is going with the male character along the line, and yeah. At the end of the day, whenever you see the trailer, whenever you see whatsoever along the line, it's like yes, the female was a traveler 500 years ago, but it was more towards like the female was the 500 years ago, and our main character was the main character, the male character along the line. Because I mean, like it's MC, it doesn't mean like hey, unless you want to call the FC. The only FC I know is KSC. But I think it's actually more towards we have to give it a wait and see approach though. I mean, miHoYo did with this around 5 character. If you guys can see it, it's actually 6 character from my point of view. So maybe in future we'll get to see more on how they're going for Genshin Impact. But I think at least this coming Wednesday is more towards I'll be putting for Calabina. It's just kind of like hard to know based on my luck though. I've actually got like even if earlier you say you got 50 pool, I got 130 pool, and I'm not even sure whether my luck will be activated though. There was even a time when I actually go and save 180 pool for I think it was for Rina or Finn, I can't remember. I think it was Finn. It was like if I'm pretty sure it was like almost like 180 pool or almost that amount. And I have to go all in to make sure that I got a freaking character, because I lose the first 50-50. And a lot of people always brag about on. Like the thing is, right? I always hear about people bragging about hey, they got 2 5-star, they got 3 5-star. I never win the 50-50. I'm hoping that I will get her double 5-star though. I'm hoping for it. Like at least like one time pull 2000 5-star. I'll be roaring like a lion or a tiger. I'm not the demon cat anymore. But I'll have to see. I mean, like doing it live stream on this coming Wednesday. It will be at night time there on my end because right now it's like 3:30. So it's like imagine like 6 hours from now. At night time from my end, it's like I'm going to make sure that I'm going to go all. Not say that all in a good way. Especially mostly like it's really hard to get on based on my luck. If I have to highlight, it's like trying to make sure that I got good luck is like hard to highlight at the time. It's like if I can, I will be happy, but it's just hard though. Because it's time like this that we can hope for the best, but it's really hard to. 130. I'm just hoping that 10 pull enough to get to 5-star. I always kind of like hoping for it, but it's just kind of have to highlight this. It's like sometimes when I could double 5-star is like feel 50-50, or even like when I go with like even when people have to understand is that when I pull even for other keynote with pay moment at the time, I work hard to pay for it. With part-time job, and I have to like freaking say that, oh my god, because of the freaking bet I made loss to miHoYo. Because miHoYo actually put things that I say on live stream, and I check online, a lot of people never even said it, and I was the freaking one who said it. miHoYo actually freaking go and put it in though. Like I said that no way miHoYo is gonna put a blue glass wearing talking cat into the game, and they did. Like miHoYo actually freaking did it, and I was like, freaking hell, miHoYo. I can't really say it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's more towards like miHoYo doing things without me saying too much though. Like if anyone do the latest story, yes, you get to speak to the cat, yes, you get to have a lot of things. But the thing is, right, it actually was a moment of like I wasn't expecting it to happen, and they freaking put it in along the line. So I was like, like a lot, like even the moment of like me having to pull for Valvika as well as Chirari, what was it? Yeah, basically the ice shielder. It's like the thing is right. Shiritari, I think it's Shitari. I can't remember people's name. I'm gonna see whether I can do it or not, because this one is like the fight was not easy. Like the nightmare one is like basically I don't think I will be able to get it though. Like easy, okay. Then the second one is what stage? I think this one is the normal stage. I seriously have no idea what they call it at this point of time. But yeah, the thing is, right, like Malvika and Shirari released at the same time. I say like if miHoYo freaking put a blue talking cat, and they did put it in Nalan, one of the area, and I was like, effing yeah, miHoYo, you guys really want me to spend money, and I have to like freaking work hard in real life for a part-time job to gain that money a little bit, just to make sure that I got a little bit of pull for the sake along the line too. And I have to, and it's not like okay, just a 2 5-star character. It was like freaking I have to pull for their freaking weapon. Malvika I was lucky to get her weapon earlier, but it was Chilali, the weapon was like, oh my god, I got the wrong one at the time, and I was like, effing hell, I can't even say that. So I think I will show you it later on. It's like, dude, like the chance of me putting for character is really kind of like bad. Like I have to go, like if I can't be greedy. Like, but the moment I get greedy, for some reason the greed meter activates though, and I have to go all in on the pool. Like, dude, I don't want to spend money on it if I can though. I don't have money all the time. like I have to like spend money on my medical examination, all these things, and I like each time I have to go to see a doctor, it's like, dude, I have to spend money on real on my health condition, Mihoyo. Like you gotta understand one thing is like having a stroke 7-8 months ago, it's already like taking a lot of my money a lot in a way, but like if possible, I wish not to have that situation again. That's why it's like even that time I have to, like if I can do long stream, I will do long stream. But if I can't do long stream, I'll just basically just play a little bit and then go and rest up along the line. Like even like yesterday, I wasn't expecting myself to stream up to 8 hours. 6 hours of the 5 hours of Xenozone's 5 hours of Honkai Star Rail and then 3 hours of Xenozone Zero, because Xenozone Zero the fight was like need to clear it along the line. Morning I did clear the game, so actually I got a deadly stroke that I almost died last year. So it was kind of funny that I suffered from the most deadly stroke and it happened without me knowing it. I mean, like it was also kind of like the most deadly stroke in a way because it was like it was so called I was born to have it along the line, okay, based on what the doctor told me. But it was so deadly to the point that I almost died, as well as that I have to have a brain surgery at that time that have to remove the blood bleeding on my brain. But it wasn't like operation on the first day. It was more towards like they drain out the blood the first day, so it was kind of like a first operation. Then they have to make sure that they have to do a second operation that on me again to make sure that they have to add a pipe from my brain to to my stomach along the line to make sure that I can still hopefully in future not suffer from the same fate along the line. But it's kind of hard to highlight. Like it was kind of hard to highlight based on the condition, especially like when I first woke up. Yeah, it was really considered. It was not just a rare kind of stroke. It was like the most deadly stroke to the point that 1 or 3 people only get to survive, and even if survive, it was more towards that I may end up being disabled or I can't even do anything. So even if at the time, like the doctor say I only got like 30% chance of survival at the time, and it was also kind of funny in a way is that at the time what I suffered apparently from based on my mom saying was that I have a headache. My face was pale and I was vomiting. So normally people will say that, oh, you just eat some headache medicine or painkiller medicine and you should be fine. But at the time, me and my mom was kind of like in a very turn of a table turn moment where basically my mom just said that, do you want to go to the hospital? And I say yes. And it was a good thing that I said that, yes, and because it was like when I went to the hospital, and I think Pilsan heard a lot of this already, and the others heard a lot, is that when we went to the hospital, they put me to sleep, they checked on me, they say it was stroke, it was a deadly stroke, I almost died, and they said that it was a good thing they bring me to the hospital right off the bat. Because it was at the time they were able to do everything on time, because it was like saying that when they were saving me, they were saying like they were the doctor themselves was treading on a tread though. I wasn't the one walking on the tread myself. It was like I was walking on the tread to staying alive, and the doctor was also treading on the tread to make sure that I'm alive though. So it was kind of like funny in a way when the doctor told me that, but at the same time I just accept based on that. So it was also kind of like interesting in a way that the doctor said that it based on their diagnosis is that I get to I might be I won't be able to walk, or I might be coma, I may be brain dead, I may be even if I wake up, I won't be able to walk for months along the line. And yet 3 weeks when I regained my conscious, even though I kind of like wake up previously, I wasn't fully awake. So when I actually awake at the time, I was like, the first thing my question to my family that actually got them to tears was actually like, why am I in the hospital? I was like, why am I here? And because I was like confused. Like, the first thing when I gained my everything, I was like, why am I in the hospital? And my family was there at the perfect time. They were all crying in a good way though. Like they say that, hey, I'm recovered in the like so-called woke up or recovering along the line, because it's like the doctor say that it won't happen until like months and months later, even like years and years later. Like there was one doctor that even told me, like I get to meet few months later, he was actually very, very short in a way. Like he said that I shouldn't be walking. I will be wheelchair bound for months, and I got freaking wheelchair outside my room though, just in case I need it. But I never really used it much, other than when I returned home, when I was discharged and returned home for 1 month. And the thing is that I did went to another hospital for rehabilitation, physical therapy, speech therapy. It's like I couldn't speak at all at the time though. I was like unable to speak properly. I was unable to walk. Even like standing out or sitting down for 5 minutes, I would faint. Oh, Vanessa, enjoy your meal. So it was kind of like yeah, it's fine. I will say prioritize your real life. Don't need to worry too much. Okay, but so the thing was that I managed to recover and able to walk. So the doctor was actually kind of like all shocked that I wasn't being pushed on the wheelchair to the hospital. I was talking to them as if it was normal, and it was kind of like funny. Like in terms of their logic, they were like, wow, I'm recovering way faster than they expected. So they were actually shocked. I was like, wow, was my stroke that deadly to the point that the doctor were all damn stroke, having a stroke themselves along the line? Not saying that it's bad. It's like, even when the doctor told me I got a stroke, it was a deadly stroke along the line when I was in the hospital. Like they were actually expecting me to like having rehab, some sort of never attack along the line. So even in their point of view, they say that there is a very high chance of me dying along the line. So I can't really say is it a good thing or a bad thing. It's more towards like they say that way, and I was like, okay. Since they say that way, I'll be like, I'll try to make sure I'll stay alive along the line. But even so, I was kind of like shocked that the doctor wasn't that confident in my health condition. And they just said it like I really got quite a few viewers almost cry for me though. Yeah, the thing is that it's a good thing, and also Vincent, I got to speak to Kira-chan though. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Even Kira-chan was very happy that I get to stay alive. Okay. Okay, I know you did cry. Sorry. Gomenasai. I was not okay. I'm sorry about that. I did come out with the term that it was such a bad one, okay, in terms of my health condition. Like even I don't want it to happen if possible though, because it's like the moment of like having the condition hitting me in the bad way. But at least you guys are like, I have to say this though. At least you guys are should be happy that I'm still alive and I'm still doing live stream. Even Kira-chan said that she's still happy that I'm still a VTuber. Please don't. I mean like hey, I really like need to pong a lot of people in the head with a 3-meter packet, including you, okay? I don't need you to come and pong me in the head with a 3-meter packet at this point of time. But at the very least, I'm still alive. That's a good thing, right? Even a lot of my neighbors and my relatives, all of them were just shocked that when they see me, I was like, what happened to you, boy? Oh, I got a daily stroke. I almost died. I can only say that I'm just happy that I get to stay alive, and even turtles are actually shot that the rate that I'm recovering is actually good in a way though. Because it's kind of like funny in a not in the way that I was expecting. It was more towards like the turtle was actually shot that I was able to walk. Like it was a hard rehab for me. It was a hard physical therapy, but right now I can carry 40 kg of weight lifting along the line, as well as I can walk for like 6-7 hours, which normally average people can in a way. So even it's kind of funny at the time that the therapists were actually kind of like saying that, hey, we'll try to get you up to like, even if we can't bring you to 100%, we'll bring you to 99% or maybe like 80 or 90% at the most. And yet, based on my rate of exercise whenever I go to physical therapy, even the physical therapy is telling me that, hey, we don't want to see you again. I still have to go for a few more times because I still need to make sure that I'm in good condition. But in terms of recovering rate, like I mean, like yesterday I did 8 hours of stream though, 5 hours of Honkai Star Rail, 3 hours of Zelda Zone Zero, 8 hours. I mean, like I did take a break in between, eat dinner, all these things, take a shower at night time along the line. But even so, I was able to do up to 8 hours of stream though. So I won't do 1 8-hour stream just like in the old times, because that would basically taking a lot of me. But I think at the very least we can definitely say that, hey, I'm actually able to reach to that point of able to do longer stream, which is considered a good thing though. Yeah, Vanessa, you do sometimes come at the at night time when I'm doing the live stream, and then come and then go and sleep, and then wake up early in the morning and watch my stream along the line. Yeah, the mid stream is basically meant for many people to fall asleep. But at least I get to survive it is the and able to sleep though. It's just that right now I'm being so-called banned not to sleep at night time though. So like yesterday stream until 12:30, which is not something I like. I have to like immediately go and like take a quick shower, dry my hair, and then just sleep. I think I sleep at 1, and I woke up at around 8 plus. So if you guys worry that how many hours I sleep, I tend to sleep 6 to 8 hours. Not always exactly 6, not always exactly 8. I always sleep around that amount. Let's just say I'm old already, okay? The older you get, the less you sleep along the line. Later on I'm going out though. Later on I'm going out, so I need to go make sure that I need to go and see later I need to go and see what kind of dinner I'm gonna make though. I want to make something simple, something that I tend to go for along the line, but I want to see how for my dinner later. But other than that, because I need to go out, I'm just hoping right now the only thing I don't want it to happen is basically raining though. But right now the sky is like, it's so cloudy, like it's going to rain. But at the same time, I hope that it rain right now, then later on around 6 o'clock on my end that it won't rain, because it's like 6 to 6:30, if it rain I can go out. Oh. You're 18 and you sleep 2 to 3 hours. I'm hoping that you don't do that all the time. Once in a while I can understand. Like dude, I don't want to hear that from Kira-chan as well though. Kira-chan also 18 years, just reached 18 years old though. You're going to turn 19 this year I think, but like I kind of like worry for Kira-chan now. Like the three of you always, like actually quite a few of you call me Ame Papa is one thing, but it's really kind of like a moment of like, I'm really as like a virtual father to you guys. I mean you girls. Like people say that Asian father always make sure to do the most crazy thing, like holding a bell, holding a cane, holding a hanger, whatever, but you guys get to have an Ame Papa who is holding a 3-meter packet, going to bong you in the head with a 3-meter packet. I'm just hoping that's not the case. Okay, I'm hoping that you guys can actually have purposely once in a while though. Yo, she's going to collect soon. I don't know how. I don't know how though. Like, I'm concerned on so many ends. Because I don't want like bad things happen to both of you. I mean like most of you actually in a way. So I can only hope. What gameplay? This is just basically the latest combat in the Honkai style game. It's just basically a turn-based moment where we just let characters just do all the fighting along the line, and I just can lay auto. Like Honkai style is really what I can't really say that it's the best game of my whole top 3 game, but at the same time it's just that most of the time when I'm doing the combat it's more towards that I just doing chatting. Because it's auto fight and I get to chat. So it's more like today it's a bit of chatting. But I'm just hoping that this kind of fight, like dude, seriously, that isn't up to level the number 4 is really like taking almost an hour in a way though. I can't even say is it a good one or a bad one. See what you post of your loot. Of your what? Are you referring to the one that you just post the food that you are eating right now? Okay. It was good though. In case anyone wonder, okay, step by step first. So let me show what Venisan posted. So basically, she posts this. Need to set it up. So basically, Venisan posts this is what she is eating right now. And I was like, okay, it looks good. It looks good though. It's Venisan. I think you're eating something good, okay. Do I have any knowledge about how to build relic in this game? You just brought an account and you don't know if it's a good account or not, so can I help you check? In terms on how to build relic, right, it's just basically you need to go to your characters, just go to relic, and then just click on basically you need to click on the one that you want to enhance, and right here below there should be something called enhance. So you enhance it, you can auto select, or most of the time I just go for out of these 3 things. So basically you need to have a lost crystal, a lost gold crystal fragment, and lost gold dust, either one of these 3, and just use it as a mean to level up your relic. So once you level it up, as you guys can see right here, it's leveling it up already. So that's how you level things out though. So I hope that answers your question. But in terms of like whether is it good or not, right? I don't think we need to actually judge based on whatsoever. I mean, like, if you guys want to know is it good or not, just go to characters guide right at the top here, at the chat area. So once you see it, you can just click into this and they will just showcase is it a good or is it a bad one though. So Yeah, the subset will be considered. So if you got like this case like 6644444, it's basically if I click on it, it's basically the main subset they have and they got it. It means that it's part of the currents already. So it's like you can see it's like if it's not, then it will not be counted. But if it's yes, then it will be part of it. So normally it's like I know like Vanessa always asks me, which I don't really bother to look too much into. But one of this mean your own self of looking into it, into understanding it. So it's like MiHoYo make it much easier. But another way of looking at it is just basically looking at the main substat right here. So if we go to the this point, we can just look at like, hey, crit rate, crit damage along the line. Is it good? Not bad. Not really say 100% good, but in terms of like everything, if it's running in a good amount, then I think at least we'll say that it's good though. So like even like at this case, we don't need to say that hey, like this character don't really need to do damage, don't really need to do whatever she's healing your team out. So you don't really need to build her out as high. You just need to build her as HP or with others along the line. So it's kind of like depends on the character you have, and it's just kind of like based on that end though. So okay, since you give me your numbers, I will just take a look. So I'm just gonna check it out. 8394 490642. Shush. I'm just gonna look through it. Hey, you got Saber! Nice! 73 is to 186 with an attack of 28. Yeah, that's considered the standard damage wise. And wow, your one got that high of a crit damage. Is it the one because you gave her this? But it's still good though. HP, that is still good enough. Everything, yeah, that's still good though. Dance. 63 is to 183. This one is more on a damage dealer than the HP, but it's still very good though. I love to highlight that is still a very good one. Now let me see. This one also got Sparkle. Okay, this one is really the support type, so can see that it wasn't put too much effort, but in terms of like status wise, I think the weapon need to level up to just for the sake, but overall it's still good. It's still the same 3 characters, so let me see. This one wise also not bad. It's still not bad. Talent still can level up, but overall it's still considered like 70. Like it's still is 1:2. Basically, crit damage has to be 1:2. You can if you can go like normally I go 40-60, then after that damage go higher along the line. But 75 as to 149 is still considered a very good one though. Any character that need improvement wise, in terms of skills, I will go for it more if you have the material. Okay, if you got the material, I think we'll just go for the skill leveling. I mean, it's just for the sake of like having the best thing. At least the skill wise, but overall it's still I would still say it's not bad. It's still considered in a good way though. But even I have to showcase mine. Okay. Some of like even mine not really like highly good in a way, but I will still show my saber just in case so that you guys can use it as a reference. So if I show like saber, mine is just basically crit rate, crit damage 60 is to 160. So like I mentioned, 40 to 60 crit rate will be the best rate, and then higher and for all the crit damage. So at least that's how I always look at things. Damage wise, always have to try to make it around 2.5k above. It always has to be around that high range so that you can do more damage. And then HP kind of like around 3k and above, that's good enough really. So in terms of like what is the best like clone or whatever, kind of like to me trace, I'll try to mess them all if possible. At least skill wise you mean that you do more damage along the line. In terms of like relic wise, then it's more towards like it depends on luck along the line. Because if I got a good luck, I won't have to worry. But if I got bad luck, then I can't really say too much. So at least that's how I look at it. And even like my triple as compared to yours, mine isn't that high in terms of crit damage though. It's like 61 is to 100, so it's not really that high. But in terms of everything, yours is still considered like not bad in a way though. Everything, in terms of overall, I would say it's still good though. Hiyashin wise, I would say the skill set, because it's like her skill set actually the one that never get power out. It's not really like saying important, but because in terms of like she is healing more as you level it up, might as well just level it up. It like try to mess up their level, because the more you like, I know some people will be saying like, hey, you do not need to level up healing that much, but in some form, leveling up the skill might be a better option. Like maybe leveling up would be the best. Like something like if I'm doing this one, the one where I have to fight. Let me see, where was it? The one where I was using Hiyashin. I have no idea. The one where using Hiyashin is like if you increase the healing will say that, hey, without any character using HP overload or exceeding that amount, it's like, dude, that would mean that I don't need to worry about my character getting hit or whatever along the line, and that's how the way it's supposed to go along the line. But I mean, like, it's kind of hard to gauge miHoYo's way of wanting us to go with however the game's supposed to be though. So this one managed to get the midnight one, but the others, to say, hard to know. I kind of like just understanding based on that, but at least it's always like the way they want us to go with though. Not saying like it's 100%, but if it's the way they want us to go with, is really kind of like I'm using Hiyashin here, the healing. You can see the healing is actually way more though. So leveling it up, I mean, like if it's just very healing, then we'll be like, hey, maybe why am my character keep dying along the line? Then maybe you want to level it up along. Would be best in a good way though. So not saying that you have to mess up every single character skill because of the material needed, but if you do have the material and you have it, use it, because it would be better if you have like a few characters that is stronger, and then it doesn't mean that you have to keep on using them all the time. At the very least, I would say that use it based on when you can, how you can. At least that's how miHoYo won for Honkai Star Rail though. So at least that's how I look at it. I don't think you need to worry too much on that. And another thing you might want to be careful would be also like even if you don't have money spent on it, I still gonna like, it would be much easier if I treat and showcase it. Doesn't need to showcase this yet. If anyone do take note, is that if you guys can go to store, and sometimes if you do pooling and you got the amount of pool left, you can go to Amber at change and change for the material of right, although I'm kind of blocking it, sorry. You can change for this one once every month, so you can use the ticket at the top that indicate how much you have, and if you have it, just go for it, and you can get additional pool along the line. So at least that's how I look at it though. So don't take it as a way of saying that, hey, miHoYo don't make us have easy pool along the line. If you got enough pool, you can exchange for it. If not, just based on what you have, just go with it. This one only got 63 pool, can't really say too much. But other than that, this one I still got how many months? Yup it. You guys don't see anything. You guys saw nothing. Okay, this one got 4 days. Okay, I have to do it. Kyoto Mate. I think this one got 4 days left. Seriously, I never noticed it though. This is one of the reasons why sometimes I never like do the renew or ever. I didn't want to do that, okay? It's not I want to... I want to do that. It's like the clicking I click on not the one that appear along the line. What can I say? like it appear out of nowhere. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, like that. Let me yada. Oh, why this? Okay, at the very least now I got this one. I got 33 days because I like that one. I had hand to buy just for the sake, so can't really say too much. But yeah, in regard is that at least I need to get that done in a good way. At least I look at it. Okay, at least the fight. I want to like try whether see I can get the nightmare done. I'm trying to see whether I can get the nightmare done. I want to do the casual one though, but limited time. This one have to do maybe on Monday. Let me try my schedule next week. I seriously I need to try my schedule next week first. Thursday I still have lesson. Wednesday I still have okay. Wednesday is definitely I'm gonna play a little bit on Genshin at night time. Okay. I'll play this one on Monday because tomorrow is chatting stream, so tomorrow is night chat. To Monday will okay. I'll at least say it. So there might be change. I'll just say it. Monday will be Honkai Star Rail at the same timing right now. Then on Tuesday I'll be playing Genshin probably at night time to do one of the story. I still got one character haven't do the main story yet. Then on Wednesday not sure is it after my physical therapy or not, but if I can stream earlier, I will stream earlier. If not, I'll probably just stream late at night time playing Genshin. Then for Thursday is a rest. Very likely I'm putting it as rest day because I will be having a lesson the whole damn day. So I won't be sure. Then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably just Genshin, and then night chat along the line though. At least that's how I put. So at least that's how it will be sinnable along the line, but not confirmed yet. So that being said, I don't think this one is gonna be a long quest. I mean, it's just a few collections along the line. I'm not sure. Like seriously. I mean, like 1,170 is a lot though. That would mean around 6 or 7 pool. Oh, okay, go ahead, have a good night rest. At least that's how I feel. But in terms of like fight, because today I can't do long stream, okay? I already yesterday did 8 hours of stream already, so let's see whether I can do the combat for this one on the at least 3 times. Kind of will be about the fight, but I'm just gonna go with this because later on I have to go out, okay? So I have to make sure that what I need to eat for dinner before I stepping out along the line or some. Because the thing is, right now I'm just hoping it won't rain. Where's my phone? Where's the check your character. Ooh, I will just say how you can check your character though. You still want me to check? Are you trying to bluff your character now? Like, like bragging how good your character is right now? Young lady, you want to, is it that you want to brag how good your character look like right now? Good luck. Yes, thank you. It's probably gonna take me years. It's gonna take me years to reach that amount. Hopefully I will reach that amount. But I'm gonna like, I want to highlight this though. I wouldn't be 100% sure, but there is, I feel like there's a need to change my layout a little bit too. Not saying like everything. If I can change it, it'll be in a good way. That would be good. But at the moment, I think I need to make at least the stream look nicer. Like at least you guys see it on the screen. There is a 4 there, right? It's like okay, right now there is a 4 viewers along the line. But I feel like I need to make it like enhanced in a way that I'm really aiming for that 100. You haven't? Wait, you showed me once, right? You already showed me once. Last time when you I think it was when you asked me to help you play for a while, and I was like, okay, I will play a little bit along the line. Hey, but at least you did show me once though. So you can't say that you haven't shown me yet. It's more towards like I want to show you the rebuilt version. You have to say in that form. If you say in that form, I'll be like, okay. I'll take a look. After this, after this team can actually kill it, I'm just using a different team from the version that they give us trial to, but I'm not sure though because my character just died a few times. So I'm using a team that can seemingly able to tank, and my character all died. What the heck? Heal, nice. Attack. Ah, couldn't heal up in time. Okay, and heal now. I'm just hoping that this one can kill. I'm still on the first phase and it's already like going to the second turn. Uh, 158 speed with 5k HP, 56 is to 158. That's pretty good though. That is still a very good stat. Why are you like saying like, hey, it's not good along the line? I'll punch you in the head though. Ah, foot, my healer died. Yadana, one of them is gonna die again. How am I gonna kill this though? What? We are farming, so I never even farm and I don't even bother with it, you know. Like farming is good and what's not, but that's also one of the reasons why I didn't go that deep into farming though. And dude, the sun and moon just hit me to death. How am I gonna clear this fight? Probably this fight is really ridiculous though. Is she at addition? I forget already. I need to check. Oh, she is at addition. Okay, so I can build her with him. Now the issue on hand is the last one. Because right now it's like I need to use character that can do the fight. Okay, let me change aim to, instead of using the her star, let's use normal her star. Where's my normal her star? I actually, if anyone of you wondering, is my normal her star built properly? Okay, it's really built in a good, not 100%, but at least in a good way. Okay, in terms of everything else. So in terms of the damage wise, it's still kind of like on a good way. So I'm gonna try, like, because I'm actually not sure what is the team they want us to go with. Like, they did put the trial, all this, so I'm gonna just go with this again. Basically is Jade, a star, Robin, and Linsha. I'm not sure is it the right thing though. I can't use lightning on this enemy though. I know you love him, but the thing is, we have to use based on what they want us to go with though. I can't really forget about my stat though just now. I'll take a look after this. Hopefully I can kill him, I'm just hoping. I seriously have no idea, is it the right one or is it the wrong one? I'm actually just based on... Because the thing is, right, Hoyo always make it like the nightmare is really a nightmare in a way that, like, some people can kill it, some people can kill it along the lines, like, dude. At least don't give us reward for killing it though. Because it will be like, meaning I have to go all in, like, do all my characters die. Again. How am I supposed to continue to do this again? Like the moment they do so much damage to my team, I'm really out of it already though. And the funny thing is, if you guys want to know one thing, right? Oh, Treat My Hell games, every time when they give me the survey, I never give Honkai Star even a single one. Because the thing is, like, if I'm being honest, okay, if Mihoyo, if you guys hearing, and why I don't send my freaking survey for Honkai Star, it's because your guys' game is so damn bad that you guys make it so ridiculous just because of one player or two players showing off their characters. So you guys want to challenge that one or two players' characters along that line. Obviously, it's like, dude, make it just like have no reward for it, and then whoever want to kill it, good, then challenge it. If not, don't make it, because it's crazy. Because the thing is, right, the moment they give reward for even killing it, it's gonna be a moment of like, hola, I even don't want to do it anymore on the line. So it's frustrating, like, dude, like one hit I'm already dead again. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna change. Like, I can't even use the right team or the right characters or whatever they want us to use along the line, and it's ridiculous. Oh my god, then I have to go with this, I guess. And the worst thing is that after getting the freaking sword, I can't get angry anymore, dude. So even if I sound pissed off, it's not that I'm angry, I'm just a little bit pissed off. But I can't really say is it a good thing or is it a bad thing. It's really more towards like, dude, the damage though. Like, the damage is a lot. I can't really say is it a good thing or a bad thing. It's more towards like, if I keep dying, I'll be pissed off though. Like in Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact, at least we can dodge, but in Honkai Star, dodge? No! I'm taking the damage! Dude, if Honkai Star actually freaking add the dodge mechanic into the game, I won't say anything. It will mean that there is a chance. But because we can't dodge, it's like basically yada now. We have to take the hit even though we don't want it. So I mean, we won't go and I won't go as far as saying like, hey, people hate me Honkai Star Rail though. Considering that the number of people playing Honkai Star Rail is also pretty high, so I guess there is still that group of people along the line. But it's just that for me, getting hit in one go every single time, like, dude, I'm being taken out to the point of no return. Again! Ano, alika na. Nendo Seiya, how do I kill this one? Maybe changing Robin to this one for now? I still have no idea. Like the damage I'm taking is so much to the point that I don't even know how to kill it. Unless I need to use a specific other character that is not recommending the list, I'll be damned. Like this kind of fight, right? If I'm being honest, it's like, well, I think I will be playing like 2-3 hours just to trying to kill this freaking boss along the line. And whether I like it or not, nope. Ah, this is gonna be a problem today, I guess. I'm not sure, is it? Like, the enemy is not even weak to the one I'm using, so I'm seriously no idea. We are using Dunhan new form as the shielder just in case. So in terms of damage wise, it's like not doing a lot, which is kind of concerning in a way. Oh, this. Okay, go ahead, take a nap. Don't need to worry. Right now, I'm trying to make sure that I get some water to drink. I've been speaking for around 1 hour and 30 minutes already. Need to drink some water now. Dude, that boss is using like a lot. I'm taking a lot of damage in a way. I'm not even sure is that a good thing or is it a bad thing. It's like I seriously have no idea what is the thing they want me to do. Like is there like a thing that I need to kill along the line? I have no idea. Because I seriously have no idea, and that wrecking hell with the shield on, I'm still almost dead. What the fuck? That's... Dude, the last one was able to at least get to a lot of HP down, but I'm not even on the HP down. Like, if I don't have a shielder, then my character is gonna die. And normally we don't build HP on most characters along the line because it's like, in a way, this game really want us to either build a glass cannon character or a freaking tanky character. But I'm like, they've been dying a lot of times. I'm still at the first phase though. It's not even second phase. Ah, めんどくせえやこれ。Like the number of teeth defeated. The only issue, if you guys are wondering, is that once the time up, it's not considered complete because the ball is not taken out though. If I'm not wrong. Ah, all of them taken out. Still managed to heal up, but dude, the damage though. It's not complete. It has to be complete. Dude, how am I supposed to know what is the best team for it? No. Cannot be targeted by single attack or and blast ability. Defeating bad roll will increase the damage by up to 2000, but how the hell do I know which one? Dude, I seriously had no idea how to kill this one. And this one is... I couldn't change the shielder to this one for now. Unless I have to have a good moment. The issue on it is that it's not easy clearage though, that's the thing. Dude, the damage though. Oh, I forgot to set this on. At the very least, I'm just hoping that he can be killed along the line, even though it's impossible to do. It's so hard to gauge in a way, and my character, oh, he's getting hit by hit, like serious. Oh. Is it much better if I just throw in healer after healer after healer after healer instead of a shielder? The only issue is that the bread roll the bread roll, right? Just for people when you mentioned, in case you're unaware, it's basically those. The main boss is the big guy, then the side one is actually the small. Those are the so-called the bad roll target. So the issue on it is that I need to use character that can do AoE damage or whatever to hit all the surrounding monsters along the line, but even I'm using the so-called best AoE characters, I still couldn't kill it. That's the thing. Like, even if I'm using the best KOH character, I'm still freaking dying to it, and see, hola, I'm still dying to character though. Ah, this one. Negative HP. 30k. Negative 30k. Am I aiming for the lows? Almost 50, negative 50k. This is not the this is not the challenge I'm going for, but how the hell you take 2 of my characters out though? Like seriously, I have no idea what is the thing you want me to go with right now. Like seriously. I got no idea. I seriously have no idea. Yeah, the thing is, right, I need to have a shielder, which basically one shielder is either Dunhand or it could be Evangeline, but they did recommend this team in a way. But issue on hand is I have to heal against it, but I have no idea what is the best way to go though. Because I'm actually using based on what they recommend. All of them do. Okay, let's change Ho-Ho to 1 4-star they recommend. Even if it's not gonna work, I'm still going to go have a test in it. I'm just hoping that if it can work, it work. If it's not gonna work, I'll be like, damn again. It's just hard to gauge though, there's a thing. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Oh, there's a lot of damage. I'm getting a lot of damage. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Like seriously. This is very concerning on so many wrong ways. For that, I need to check on my I need to check on his status, which I didn't. I gave him this one call. This should be this one. I changed with her at that time if I because of the stick because of the effect. Yeah. Okay, now it's I was wondering why is the break not working properly. That's what I intended, but because the thing is, Galatea and Tisha is like they are technically the same kind of character in the same kind of build, everything. So I kind of like split up the they only have one of that like so I just kind of like split it out. There's a lot of damage on me. And I have 3 out? What the heck? How? Okay.
少し休め。さあ、存分に味わえ。もうじゃ再臨。
Yo, seriously, the pain, dude.
不朽不滅をもって発光をかける。
Oh, that is gonna be a problem. But this, like, seriously, how am I supposed to fight this one? Like, if they don't give us a war for not carrying it, I won't mind. But because they give us the pool, it's like, dude, it's ridiculous. But I can't really say too much. Unless I need to use a perspective along the line with how because I seriously have no idea what is the best team ever right now. One got taken out, even though I don't want it to happen, but it still freaking happened. Like, dude, my character is like all taking quite a lot of damage at one go though. This guy be a whole new health. Going for the heal, and it's out. It's ridiculous. ちょっと待って。I'm back. Just got a call from my dad. The issue and then for right now I'm kind of like a bit pissed off is that because they put in nightmare mode that we have to kill it just to get the additional pull along the line. So even if they put it as extra challenge, it's like, dude, once they put it in, it's not something I like it though. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna overthink that because it's like the more I overthink, I'm gonna get myself stressed out. Okay, first thing first, before I mean technically it's already 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm just gonna do a little bit of like just check what's this thing I need to talk to, and then see is it a long one or a short one. I mean, like if it's a long one, then I won't probably go do it on Monday along the line because later on I need to go out, so I need to start preparing as well. So. And not just another day in peaceful moment. Yeah, here ready for the TikTok. You should get a high ranking, but Lady Triple isn't someone to be messed with either. Hold on, let me explain first. You must be quite familiar with the Chimera right now. There is a long-standing tradition of arranging battle for Chimera, and those who command them are known as Chimera Trainer. This world tournament is where the trainer compete against each other. Although it's a competition, no Chimera will harm. Don't worry, everyone knew their boundary. Okay. And also, in case I know that you mentioned like you can buff or healing whatever along the line, right? The issue on hand is that that is the limit of how many characters we can play. And then there is an issue on the character getting hit. And because there is issue on both ends, how can I say that it's gonna go smoothly? No. So that's why they call it Nightmare. Sure, there may be some people able to carry it, but when you ask them like what is the best build they have, what is the best team they have, what is the whatever along the line, and how good is that thing along the line, or maybe their character they have to spend money on it because they got it all the way to the maximum level, then yeah, obviously we can't say anything, right? So don't really want to step into that end yet for now. Alright. Yeah, that's the limit though. So because we can't overheal. There's a healing one. When we heal, there is the max HP. But when we go down, it's going all the way to no end though. So that's the issue though. Okay, over and no play make the smarter Chimera down. Why don't you give them a nice long break? Okay. Combat is part of their job too. Just think of it as a team building. They have to fight to survive. ちょっと待って。Sorry, I need to get a tissue just now. Because my hand is bleeding. Sorry guys. It's not bleeding in those kind of crazy moments. It's just a little. I just got a scratch just now, so. And because of all my the thing is, right, I have because of my stroke, I already mentioned quite a few times, but I still gonna say it again. It's just basically because I eating blood thinner, and blood thinner actually make the blood flow like water, like literally like very fast, liquid, all these things. So whenever I got a little scratch, I will bleed. So that's the issue on my end. That's why I can't have bleeding moment though, because it's like when I have a bleeding moment, it will start bleeding and there's no way to stop it because it's floating out non-stop though. So that's why I have to go and get the tissue to press into the wound along the line. But other than that, it's actually nothing for you guys to worry because it's just a small scratch. If it's a big one, that is when I have to worry already because that will be losing a lot of blood. But so far, I've been very, very careful with all those things, especially like even when when I have to have my blood taken, right, I have to be extremely careful on one end. It's like once they draw the blood, I have to press on the wound, the one where the hole or whatever you guys want to call it along the line. I have to be extremely careful though, because if I'm not careful enough, it will be a problem because it'll be a moment of like I'm not taking care of myself along that kind of line though. So face off. I'll review the battle. Ready to surrender. At the start. Well, damn. Surrender now. Surrender now. Wait, what? Hey. What the? she was winning and you telling me that she... Dude, how is that on... Never mind, we shall say it is a game logic at this point of time. Open wound. Yeah, the thing is, right, I kind of have open wound in a way, though. So in regard is that I have to be very extremely careful. That's the issue on hand. That's also one of the reasons why, like, even when the doctor told me that if they need to do operation on me, that's gonna be a whole new issue, though. Because it's like, imagine like if they want to do a brain surgery, and then after that you imagine the number of the number of the blood floating like non-stop. Even the doctor would be afraid, though. Just take off this game with everyone. Consider you don't have your own camera. We discussed and decided. Decided what? You can use any player line out to compete. In other words, you can have complete freedom. To give freely is to show true courtesy. I'll explain the more complex rule during the actual match. The triple. Let's begin now. Alright, let's join us and begin a camera trainer. So... the store to recruit. Recruit cost 3 coins. When leaving, remaining coin will be cleared. It will show to should try to spend them. And try clicking on the store. So we bring it here for. When this unit take damage, a random allies attack. I don't need to do anything right. Okay. So have 2 key stat, attack and HP. Basically in game logic. One, and that got taken out. And increase. Okay, at least I'm gonna assume that's the win. You show how many opponents we have beaten. Beat 4 to win. Here are your HP. You lose when you lose 1 HP you lose when you lose a match, they will gain over. There's familiar in the store. Let's pick this one. Ooh. So I can do this again. Wait. Trigger level up. I can choose one of the stronger one. When this unit take damage, swap position with the one behind, and HP increased by 2. When a companion attack, switch position ahead and its attack increased by 1. I'm gonna put it as the last one, this one, for now. Oh, I'm not sure. It's still her, okay. To check on their ability. Oh, okay. At least it can do auto. I don't need to think too much. Oh, the damage though. And that's a complete ride. I seriously had no idea, but views had appeared. Increase 1 HP by 2. Okay, I guess we'll go for this one first. When the unit take damage is one thing. Now I can level this one out. I can also get this one. At the start of combat, when it's summoned, deal 2 damage with the lowest HP. I'm gonna throw it as the last one. For now, not the last one, but almost the last one. And then just see how it goes. Must happen. I just gonna let it fight. At least it's not that hard, so it should be good. 0 HP and still alive? Okay, it's out. Dum dum. Okay, that should also be taken out. And this one only left with 7 HP and doing this around. Oh my, that is actually increasing the damage. Yada. Okay, one of mine is taken out. This should take it out. Okay. I'm just hearing this on what it want me to do, though I seriously have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I think going for this one might be a better option. I seriously have no idea. I'm just playing based on what I can use. Refresh one don't have really. So you have unused go. How can I keep? How can I use one with the 3 you give me 10? Let's just refresh for the fun of it. Which basically do nothing. Oh my god, oh done hand. At least the auto fire I don't need to do anything. If this is the case, right, I'm probably just gonna let it be done off stream though. Because I'm just gonna like do, oh my god, that was taken out. Dude, this is not gonna be an easy fight. Yeah, it's gonna take quite a while. There's like no way to make it faster though. And I'm losing a Yada. Even though my HP is kind of like on the high end, but I seriously... The increase in damage from them all the time. Okay, at least 2 taken out. The 2 problematic one. 0 HP, negative HP is still alive for some reason. Okay, at least it's a win. At least it's a win. Don't need to think too much. Did a great job, thank you very much. I watched your reason battle. Not bad, you are indeed a formidable opponent, sorry. I told you many times, don't throw that word around carelessly. Just following your lead. He is Then personal camera. Not only is it fierce in combat, it's also quite accomplished in the ancient language. Also can help take care of patient and such a quick learner. I can also help Chinny unite the team member and secure victory in the match. So a personal camera is a special camera trained by each trainer, and each thing so they look like them in a way, I guess. Yeah, there is a lot of similarity though. Can't really say that in a bad way though. It's like how you do love to throw those kind of little thing in a little killer. I'm thinking little killer is a mighty winged horse, a child of the sky. There's no competition between her and little chimera. Our apple is cute too. Little Grey has already seen them. Don't I get my own chimera? Maybe if you make a few more wish under the garden tree, your little camera will fall right down from it. Just kidding. Those little ones are the blessing. Once you spend more time bonding with them, they might show up in front of you on their own. I can't wait to battle. Then come challenge me fair and square. The combatants are almost all here, and the tournament about to begin. The next time we meet, we'll be rival, Little Grey. Let's go. The registration point is not far from here. I'll take ready from there. Technically, I also need to start preparing to go out already, so I have to go out around 6 plus. I also need to eat dinner along the line, so okay, the tutorial one is done. So based on the fight, the tutorial that alone is already kind of like, wow, damn, I do a lot of things. So I'm gonna assume that it's like 3 rounds of fights with a lot of things, but gold coins wise, managed to spend it somehow, somewhat, a little bit. So the only issue on hand is this one. I have to purchase a total of 30, a purchase of 5, whatever along the line. I guess this one probably couldn't do it. そうだね。どうしよう。I think at the very least I'll probably just plan. Let's put it on as a planning of like, if tomorrow night top chatting stream, if it's a quick one, I'll do it. If not, I'll put it on Monday. At least that's how I look at it. If not, it'll probably just we see how it goes, because it's like I can't game too much nowadays. So that's the main issue on my end. Though. Like I still need to recover whenever I can. So that's at least how I look at it. But other than that, yeah, at least at the very least, I need to start making sure that I need to go out first. For this one, I think the nightmare one I'm not gonna care too much though. Like, I feel like the moment I start thinking about the nightmare, I'm gonna have a headache along the line. Though. I mean, sure, if I can get it, it would be great, but at the moment, very unlikely. So not gonna think too much. If I can get it, get it. If I can't get it, even like some of the old combat I never even complete, like the Storm Disaster or the Unknown Domain, like there is, or even like go and get. I haven't even go and do those though. So it's kind of like problematic at least from how I look at it. Though. Yeah, the issue on hand, right, is most of the time when there is ridiculous moment, right, I'll try not to touch it though. It's like the moment I start touching it, right, it's not saying like the game is bad, it's more towards like I afraid of giving myself a headache in real life. So like the issue on hand, you guys have to understand, like even like I think it was last month when I got a cough, right, it was so damn bad. But it's not like like you guys know, like it's coughing, it says coughing like kind of feeling. But the issue on hand is that when I cough, it's not only my my freaking throat hurt or my mouth hurt. It was my freaking brain hurts though. It's like every time I cough, my brain will hurt. My back of my brain will hurt. My back of my throat will hurt. All the way to the point that I couldn't bear with it. It was such a suffering for me, which I actually understand why the doctor told me that I should really have to take care of my health. I can't get through, I can't get cough, I can't get cold, all these things. It's like, it's really ridiculous, the pain. So that's why I have to be extremely cautious of my health nowadays. Not saying like we all not should not. I mean, like, if you want to get sick, by all means go ahead. I'm not stopping you guys. But it really does showcase to me that even I can't get sick at this point of time in my life. So it's really one of the things that I have to be extremely cautious on how I taking care of myself. If not, most of you guys will definitely be shocked or sad or whatever. So I don't want people crying over my my health condition at this point of time. I mean, like, getting a shot was really something that even I myself was kind of like shocked in a way. But other than that, I mean, as for now, let's just take it that I'm still recovering in a good way. So we really shall see how it goes. That being said, it's exactly 2 hours of stream already, so I think it's also a good time for me to go and preparing myself to go out as well. So that being said, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys again at the next video or live stream. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.